world is full of tensions, all simultaneously pulling on the fabric of our financial system.
Hola, Ma. ¿Todo bien? ¿Qué pasa?
Mira, estoy acá afuera del banco, del cajero electrónico. Ah, pero está cerrado. ¡Qué porquería! ¡Qué porquería! ¿Pero qué están haciendo? Déjenme pasar, que necesito sacar dinero.
L'avertissement intervient après que plusieurs rapports ont fait surface sur des voyageurs qui se font voler de force leur argent à des barrages.
And that is exactly where we see change peering through. Change that is powered by those who have the skills to create it. Change that includes the unincluded. A change that enables all the financial world has to offer to anyone, anywhere. Driven by technology that helps people to truly own what is theirs.
De l'argent pour mon téléphone, s'il te plaît.
Combien?
Le tout.
We are the bridge builders, connecting those who seek opportunities to those who dare to create them.
Réfugiés n'ont pas de smartphone, on est d'accord. Bon, vous imprimantes plutôt sur ces téléphones. Vous en pensez quoi?
Our calling is to create tools for doing good by doing well.
Ma, no te preocupes. Yo te mando plata.
And doing well by doing good.
Ah, gracias, hija.
Mais vous entrez dans le camp avec l'intention délibérée d'intimider et de voler de l'argent, prenant les dernières épargnes de ceux qui en ont plus besoin.
And bridge technical and physical borders with technology for real world problems. Look, see the opportunities. We just need a way to bridge the obstacles, to create a more just world by acknowledging that everyone is valuable and empower local solutions to solve local problems. The Stellar Network, a universe of opportunity.
We on location. I remember way back. You ain't have no swag. You did a little research. Now you got a moon bag. Now you got a new walk. Now you got new swag. You did a little research. Now you got a moon bag. Well, let me show you what the moon bag's like. You take them gains when it gets that high. I mean, the market may dip for a little bit. That's when I hurry up and buy. Me, I just wanna rub them thighs. I like my oatmeal chunky. Banana nuts all in it. Shit, you're talking about the blockchain monkeys. It's a solo nation.
Ambrosia Collective has a pre-workout that is mushroom enhanced. How did I find it? Well, first of all, I take a plant-based protein. And where do I get it? Ambrosia Collective. Link is in the description. And what do I mix with that? Sea moss. Has over 92 minerals that the body needs. Okay, now got my immune system in check. But now when it comes to crypto, we're talking about cold storage. Get your crypto off the exchange and into a cold storage wallet to where only you have access. Okay, DCENT wallet link in the description. Now, what is going on, blockchain monkeys? Eagle here, and I want to thank you for coming to my jungle. But first of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I a professional in blockchain technology. But there's one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. So today, we got to talk about Stellar. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if that is what Stellar XLM is truly used for, I am all for it, because that is beautiful. Okay, now, before we can get to it, I'm going to need you to rub those hands together. We got some breaking news. River vigorously. Slide down Twitter. And so, ladies and gentlemen, coming in hot from Stellar, you have here Stellar 8 Assist leverages the power of the Stellar network and the ecosystem built around it to get money into the hands of those who need it most quickly and at low cost. Now, just imagine what this opens up for the ability for, someone in a distant country to receive these funds in a few seconds. It could be dire situations. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? And for us to have this ability to do this now, it's absolutely amazing. It makes me so happy to be in this space. And so as we land here at Stellar.org, Aid Assist, pioneering the future of aid delivery. With Stellar Aid Assist, aid organizations can use a first-of-its-kind blockchain solution to deliver instant and transparent digital aid at scale. And as you come on down here Who is in the mix? We got MoneyGram and Circle, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Powering aid to Ukraine. But check out this article over here from A&B Crypto. Why Stellar XLM chose USDC to power its new aid initiative. Well, is it not because it's built on Stellar? Huh? Experience the power of Stellar USDC. Stellar USDC combines the power and inclusivity of the Stellar network, the world's fastest growing dollar digital currency. Okay, now back to the article. As you can see here, Stellar Development Foundation announced its partnership with the UNHCR to help refugees in Ukraine. And now, for those who've been paying attention, you know that Ukraine have already been on their digital currency mission, okay? The decision to go with USDC might be due to USDC's recent woes. Well, of course, because we don't know what's going on with the reserves. Now, coming back over here to the Stellar Development Foundation, I had a chance to catch up with the mooch, and he is coming in hot with Denelle Dixon. Let's have it.
It's been a rough ride the last year, but ironically, we're roughly at the same entry price that we were when we entered the space in 2020. So if you think about everything that's gone on, Bitcoin has a bid, Ethereum has a bid, and I think long-term this stuff is going to be part of the future, despite all the different frauds, the bankruptcies, the over-leverage, the insidious nature of what's going on. We'll have to see what happens with other centralized exchanges. I am personally worried, only because you'd be foolish not to be worried because of everything that's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your cryptos off the exchange. DCENT wallet in description.
Yeah, I think that's true. First, I just want to say our backgrounds are very similar in terms of the blue collar family. I really do think that it gives you a different perspective on how and why you get where you get. So much of it is luck. So much of it is hard work.
A lot of it's luck and circumstances. Some of it is your decision making, and you can make good decisions that work out poorly. If you had asked me about the decision to sell Sam Bankman-Fried 30% of my company back in August, that seemed like an incredibly intelligent decision.
So understand, ladies and gentlemen, no one is perfect.
I thought he was going to go on and build the cryptocurrency exchange of the future, and probably the exchange for all different types of securities of the future. I didn't understand the fraud that he was perpetrating. What am I going to do? Made the mistake of selling a piece of my business. I'll buy it back. It didn't affect the operations of the firm, but it's a pretty nasty thing to do to people, And so, before we turned on the recording, you and I were talking a little bit about his written testimony, the testimony that he was going to read to the Congress before he took questions. Yep. And you're a mom, I'm a dad. It's a sad thing to see somebody dissemble like that. I'm past the anger stage, Denelle. I'm not angry anymore. I'm looking at it reflectively. What could I have done better as a person in terms of my decision making? What could I have done better for my clients, etc. But here's the truth: when you're an entrepreneur and you're coming from neighborhoods like we came from, you have to take risks to get to where we are. I'm a high-profile person, so I think one of my mentors said, the problem, Anthony, is when you're failing because you're high profile, you get 4 times the media coverage when you're failing, and you get sort of 1x the media coverage if you do something right. So that makes sense. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. I think the most important message I have for people is that you have to continue to take risk. Venture capitalists that got zeroed in the Sam Bankman-Fried FTX investment, they know that taking risks like they're taking, sometimes they'll get caught in a fraud, sometimes they're just caught in a bad execution of a business, sometimes they'll get caught in bad technology. You're going to go out there and have a lot of setbacks, but the road to success is loaded with those things, and it's just your attitude and how you handle them. And so I've been very upfront about it. I've been very outspoken about what happened. But actually, and I know people get mad at me for saying this, my heart actually goes out to his parents. If they were involved in the fraud, I'd be shocked, to be totally candid. Maybe they knew something, or maybe they thought something was fishy and they could have gone into some level of denialism. But I will say this to you. I was in the Bahamas on November the 8th. I was in the meeting room with Sam and his dad and some of his key employees. And the anguish that his dad had on his face, I don't think that's anything I could ever forget, frankly. Oh. And it's just, if you're a kid out here listening to Denelle's podcast, don't ruin your last name for money. Okay, don't upset your parents for money. It's just not worth it. Okay, plenty of food.
I totally agree with you.
You don't have to be the richest. You don't have to be in a yacht. You got plenty. It's a great life. Just do the right thing. Be honest.
It is such an important thing, and we were talking beforehand, and I love to hear you say that you're past the anger. I'll just say that given that I spend so much of my time and our organization spends so much time on real use cases. In fact, I'll just tell you that this week we're launching
This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. She's over here talking about Usecase. Understand what you're investing in.
Awesome use case that's getting aid directly into Ukraine, leveraging the Stellar Network wallets, and we're working with very, very big name NGOs to do it. And because of what's happening with Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX, there's no attention put there. And this has been a lot of what's happened in crypto over the last many months, is that it sucks the air out of the room because there's so much focus there. So my anger is still pretty high, but mostly just because I want us to be able to demonstrate the value.
And another huge shout out to Token Topics, hitting us with this stellar heat.
BDC is currently in trial phase. It's in pilot and has components based on blockchain technology. Union Minister of State Finance said in a written reply to a question. The minister has said that RBI involved 8 banks in the phased retail pilot project. The first phase includes the State Bank of India, the ICICI Bank. Right there, ICICI Bank. We could just connect a dot right here with this older article. The Indian fintech sector has lately been in the news a lot. And yet another milestone achievement, one of the leading banks institutions, the ICICI, has partnered with Stellar Blockchain right there. Now, if you've been studying the Stellar Network and you're an XLM holder, you know that they're partnered with a lot more partners than just this.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, before I forget, do not forget to download the Lobster wallet. So many gems on this thing, okay? They're calling it the new stock market, connected to so many precious metals, but do watch out for scams. And also, huge shout out to Gilajed. If you guys aren't following her, please do. So many gems regarding this wallet, okay? Holla at your boy. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to leave you with this. Coming in hot from XRP, DigiGold, Desera Bricks, and Quantum Financial System. Take a look.
W. Bush's reign, the new currency was printed. It was supposed to be released earlier, and that was scrubbed, and the Treasury has printed money that states the United States Treasury. There is no Federal Reserve on it whatsoever. It hasn't been issued yet because Congress has not passed the law backing the money by gold. I believe it's HR 520A, which was introduced in 2018 by Trump, the Trump administration, to put asset-backed assets, gold and silver, to back the new currency. Now, had they done that, you would be living in a different world today. That's why we don't see the currency yet. But this is why they're taking everything down. Now, when they take down the dollar, which is inevitable, there will be no choice but to go to the new currency. For example, what is the actual national debt of the United States of America? It's $265 trillion. Do you know what the fire sale of the entire United States is? Everything in it, $193 trillion. This is why nobody wants the dollar, because they know overseas, they know they're already moving to an asset-backed system. Switzerland's always been on one. Okay, England was on one for the longest period of time. They took it off when they joined the EU. They're no longer part of the EU. They're going back to the sterling silver standard. Okay, Russia is going back. China's going gold back. Brazil's going gold back. India is going gold back. Vietnamese dong is going asset-backed using oil. It's going to be asset-backed with gold and oil. So they're all in the process. The issue, sir, is that most people in this room have no idea what's going on because you have to look for it. The media in this country is crap. That's why we don't know. But these things are going on all over the world.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Blockchain, blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain.